What do Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg have in common? They're all billionaires who pay absolutely no income tax.
Billionaires in the ProPublica report didn't use complicated strategies to shrink their tax bills.
Billionaire Warren Buffett and his secretary, Debbie Busonic. She's in the spotlight right now for paying a higher tax rate than he does.
But how is this even possible? I bet even you pay more in taxes than they do. Unless you're also a tax-evading billionaire. The secret lies in taking advantage of loopholes in the US tax system.
I'm a drug dealer.
Wrong. Million times worse. You're a tax cheat.
The first method to paying no income taxes is simply by avoiding income. Get away from me, money. You can't pay taxes on income if you never make any money in the first place. Both Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk intentionally make a salary of $1 per year. So, if you make more than $1 per year, congratulations, because you make more than majority of the billionaires out there. Kind of. You may be asking yourself, okay, well, if all of these wealthy people avoid money, then how did they get so rich? While most billionaires accrue wealth in the form of assets like stocks and real estate. Let's take Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, for example. After Elon Musk took Tesla public, stocks of Tesla increased from $20 per share to over $400 per share, which is over a 2,000% gain. Elon Musk never paid any taxes on that 2,000% gain, or should I say $200 billion, because he never sold his shares, so officially he never made any money. But what Elon Musk and other billionaires do is take out loans for everyday expenses and use their stock or real estate assets as collateral for those loans. And since borrowed money is not taxed, they can keep borrowing and borrowing until they die. Their children or whoever inherits their wealth will receive their stock or real estate without having to pay any taxes on it. There's also a tax loophole to where if people finally decide to sell their stock or real estate that they just inherited, they still wouldn't pay any taxes on it. The third method of how billionaires avoid paying taxes is by investing and storing cash in countries with more favorable tax conditions. Fun fact, Switzerland and the Cayman Islands are the two top countries for hiding private wealth. The rich have deployed 53 trillion in private wealth in those countries that are lightly taxed and in most cases not even taxed at all. Some wealthy people conceal their wealth by establishing shell corporations that aren't even linked to their names. This makes it challenging for law enforcement or tax agencies to identify the true owner of the corporation and the funds that it holds. For example, a shell company in one nation might control a trust in another, which in turn holds a bank account in yet another country. The ultra-wealthy have an army of lawyers and accountants to complicate their financial affairs, making it difficult for the IRS to keep up. Fun fact 2, the affluent deliberately lobby for reductions to the IRS budget, since it becomes more difficult to monitor or investigate wealthy individuals when the IRS lacks adequate resources. Wealthy people intentionally invest in real estate to lower their tax obligations. Some of the most common real estate deductions include depreciation, mortgage, interest, and property taxes. Fun fact 3, if you bought a house for $100,000 and sold it for $600,000, you wouldn't have to pay any taxes on that profit of $500,000 if you use that money to buy another house worth $500,000 or more. This is called a 1031 exchange under the IRS tax code. The elite love to create private foundations because that allows them to donate money while receiving a tax deduction. They can also use the foundation to avoid taxes on investments such as stock dividends. Fun fact 4. Speaking of deductions, have you ever wondered why celebrities and other affluent people love luxurious cars and private jets? No, it's not just to show them off on Instagram, it's also to show them off to the IRS so that they could write it off as a business expense. The tax code allows people to write off private aircrafts and fancy cars. So the next time you see someone in a G6 or a G-Wagon, just remember they are writing it off on their taxes. One method of tax avoidance we can learn from the top 1% and use right now is to use tax-advantaged investing accounts. Some popular examples are 401ks, HSAs, and Roth IRAs. By using these accounts, we're able to reduce our taxable income and enable our money to grow even faster. Check out these two videos here if you'd like to learn on how you can save more money.